automobile fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trades Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today, we're going to be building this Railrunner MP32 PH3C locomotive. And we will be building this entire passenger train, so save room on the track. And also, just a friendly reminder, if you want to request a train, I take requests during the first week of the month only. So let's get right into the build here. So our first step here is going to be to put 3 polished blackstone stairs across the rails. Behind it, 3 polished blackstone blocks. Then above the stairs in the middle, a polished blackstone block with an upside down stair on either side of it and 3 more blocks behind it. Then a right side up stair and an upside down stair on each side like this. Then we'll turn around with a dark oak stair and stack it up to this middle second block for the coupler. Delete the ones we used for placement. Underneath it, put a dark oak fence gate and also a dark oak fence gate on either side of the coupler. Then we'll come behind here on bottom of each side an upside down backward facing polished blackstone stair, then a block above it and another upside down backward facing stair. Then we'll put 3 polished blackstone across here, and 3 across here, and 3 across here. On the next block down behind this, we're going to get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Then we're going to take deep slate tile stairs upside down facing this way in a row 5 wide. Skip a block back in another row 5 wide facing this way. Then skip a block back from that and get a netherite wheel on each rail with an end rod axle. Turn around and put a row of upside down deep slate tile stairs facing this way in this gap and in this gap facing this way. So the side of the truck looks like an M shape there. Then we'll fill the top middle 3 on the second layer down the length of this truck with polished blackstone. We'll open dark oak fence gates into the wheels here and put 3 more polished blackstone across. We also need to open a dark oak fence gate into the end of this wheel here and then over into the end of the wheel on this side here. Next, we're going to come back here and skip 1 block back from this on this left hand side, and we're going to make 2 rows of 4 chiseled polished blackstone. And then we're going to put a string in between the ties on the side of it there in the middle. Then we're going to grab anvils for an air tank, and we're going to run a 4 block long line of anvils right there. Then we're going to go in and take out a bell. We're going to make another layer of chiseled polished blackstone on that box and put a bell right here in front of it. Then we'll put 3 polished blackstone blocks across here and 2x4 up here. Then we're going to make 3 more rows of 3 polished blackstone on the second layer here. Come down under the bottom of the end of it and 3 across the bottom. Coming off that on bottom, we're going to do a row of outward facing upside down polished blackstone stairs, and that's going to be 7 blocks long. Then 3 polished blackstone across this end, and same thing over here. 7 upside down outward facing polished blackstone stairs. Then we'll continue filling the top middle 3 with polished blackstone down to the end of the fuel tank here. And we're also going to fill this top layer on top of the stairs on both sides with 7 polished blackstone blocks. Then on the second layer, we'll do a 3x3 of polished blackstone blocks behind it. And then on this next block down, we're going to do our rear truck. So we'll get a netherite wheel on each rail here with an end rod axle. Then we'll do upside down deep slate tile stairs 5 wide facing this way. Skip a block forward and another row facing this way. Then skip a block forward from that and another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then go back to deep slate tile stairs, turn this way, and a row of 5 facing this way upside down in this gap, and a row of 5 facing this way in this gap here. Then we're going to open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels down here. and also into the ends of the wheels down here. Then we'll continue filling this top layer with polished black stone blocks on the middle 3, down to the end of here above these fence gates. In front of it, we're going to do a 5x3 of polished black stone block coming out to each side of the tracks. In front of that, a T-shaped pattern in the middle, and then we'll grab a lantern here, and we'll hang a lantern on each side under here, like that. In front of this, 3 polished black stone on the bottom, with an upside down stair facing outward on either side. Then 5 polished black stone. Then 3 upside down polished black stone stairs on the top. Then we're going to put 3 smooth stone slabs coming up this gap here and on this side for stairs. Take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around and stack it up to this middle second block. Delete the ones we use for placement. Put a dark oak fence gate under it and also on either side of the coupler. And actually we're going to change this rear end, take these 3 stairs off, and we're going to put 5 upside down andesite stairs coming across. Then we're going to come in on the sides of the truck, put a hopper in front of each wheel, and a row of dark oak trapdoors along the top of the truck. Do the same thing up here, so hoppers in front of the wheels, trapdoors along the top. And of course, we'll do the same thing on this side, hoppers in front of these wheels, trapdoors across the top. And one more corner to go, hoppers in front of these wheels, trapdoors across the top here. Then on the front of the fuel tank, we're going to put a crimson button and then a skeleton skull. Same thing on this side. A crimson button and a skeleton skull. Then we're going to come up on this 3rd layer and we're going to fill the top middle 3 end to end with polished black stone block. Next, we're going to go all along this top outside edge, end to end on both sides with andesite slabs. Now we'll start working on the nose, so we'll come on top of the front here on this middle 3. We're going to put a light gray concrete in the middle, red concrete on either side. Also, a red concrete on these outside corners. Then a yellow concrete behind it on each side. Then above the front 3 here, we're going to put 3 forward-facing andesite stairs. Then a red nether brick stair on each side like this, and red concrete behind it on each side. Then 2 rows of 3 light gray concrete in the middle here, and another 3 in the middle behind it. Then on each outside edge, another red nether brick stair facing forward like this. Then we'll come around on top here, on this back row of concrete, put a light gray stained glass in the middle and black stained glass on either side. Then on each side behind here on the bottom, we're going to do a red concrete, a yellow, and a red. Same over there, red, yellow, red. Then on the second layer up, 2 red coming up behind it, then 1 red on the 3rd layer. Then we'll fill in this L shape under it with light gray concrete on both sides. Then behind that on both sides, we're going to do a column of 3 light gray concrete. Then on top of both sides here, we're going to do 4 black stained glass blocks for the side windows. Just like that. Then we're going to come behind this, knock out this first slab, put a right side up andesite stair and 2 upside down ones above it. On top of it, put a door. Do the same thing on this side, take out this, right side up stair, 2 upside down, and then a door above it. Then we're going to come on top on the middle of the windshield, put an andesite slab in the center. Behind it, a light gray concrete. Then on each side of the light gray concrete, a forward-facing andesite stair. Then we're going to come in And we're going to grab light gray wool, or sorry, light gray carpet. We'll put a carpet here and here, and then also here and here. Then on the sides of the top, we're going to put a forward-facing andesite stair, and then 3 sideways-facing andesite stairs coming back till it covers the door. Then we'll fill the rest of this cab roof 3 wide with light gray concrete. Then we'll curve out this window, so put a black stained glass pane in this corner, on the front here on each side, and in this corner, and a light gray stained glass pane in the middle so the window curves. Then we're going to come behind here on both sides here. We're going to be doing the same pattern. So to start, we're going to do 2 light gray concrete on each side, then another 2, then 2 yellow concrete, then 2 light gray above it. Behind that, we're going to do a light gray concrete, 2 red, and a light gray. Behind that, we're going to do red concrete on bottom, a yellow, then a quartz block, then a red concrete. Behind that, we're going to do yellow concrete on bottom, and then a column of 3 red concrete. Next, a red concrete on bottom, then a yellow concrete, then a light gray concrete, then a red concrete. Then behind that, a column of 2 yellow on each side, and then 2 light gray above it. Behind that, we're going to put 2 yellow coming back on each side, then 2 red coming back, and then a 2x2 of light gray above it on each side. Then, behind that, we're going to switch to red concrete, and we're going to put 3 red concrete coming back, and then fill into the top with light gray above it. Same thing on this side. So now we mostly have our Roadrunner bird on the side. Behind it, we're going to extend 2 more red concrete back, and then fill it to the top on each side with light gray. Then on this quartz block, we're going to put an item frame and a music disc for the eyeball of the bird. Same thing here, do an item frame on the quartz and a music disc, just like that. Next, we're going to come down on the rear end here, and we're going to take out a birch door. And then right here in the center, we put a birch door, 2 light gray concrete at either side, and then a 3x3 of light gray concrete above it. Then on the rest of the sides here, we're going to extend it down 4 tall with light gray concrete till you get to the back of these polished andesite slabs. So we stop right here. Do the same thing on this side, fill it in 4 tall with light gray concrete. And bring it down to the back of that slab section, just like on the other side here. Next, we're going to come on this top outside edge here, on each side, and we're going to put 3 outward facing deep slate tile stairs. Then we're going to do 6 outward facing andesite stairs. Same thing over here. Then we're going to do 5 deep slate tile stairs on each side. Then a single andesite stair. Then we're going to do 7 outward facing deep slate tile stairs. Same thing over here. And then we'll bring outward facing andesite stairs down to the back on each side. Now we're going to come by this door here, and we're going to put a column of 4 iron bars on either side of it. And we'll do the same thing on this side. 4 iron bars on either side of the door here. Then we'll come down to the back. Right here we'll come up by 4 and forward 1. Same thing on this side, come up 4 and forward 1. Then here we're going to come up by 4 and then straight across this back and up by 4 right here as well. Then we're going to take a white stained glass pane right here for a rearview mirror, and down here 2 ladders. We'll do the same thing, 2 ladders down here and a white stained glass pane on the side. Then we're actually going to change this red section's too big. Turn that into light gray concrete, that one into light gray concrete, and these 2 up here. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So change these 3 to light gray concrete. Then we're going to take a polished black stone button right here, and under it we're going to put a birch sign here, and we're going to type NM and another birch sign and type RX. Hit those with black dye and a glowing sack. Then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So a polished black stone button, a birch sign with NM, and another one with RX. Hit those with black dye and a glowing sack. Then we're going to come on the front here, on the outside edges of this top polished black stone. On the outside we put a birch button, on the inside edges a crimson button. Then on these outside red concretes put a glow item frame with glowstones for ditch lights. Then one in the center with glowstone in the middle there for the headlight, and in the middle of this bottom light gray concrete a dark oak sign with 105. Hit it with white dye and a glowing sack. Next we're going to move down and we'll detail the rear end of the locomotive here. So we're going to take out a glow item frame here. In the center, 1 block above the door, put a glow item frame with glowstone for a rear headlight. Then we'll come down here, knock out this block, put in black wool. Fill the rest of this back porch with black carpet. Then we'll run a ladder up this left-hand side. On the top outside edge, put a dark oak sign with the locomotive number, 105, and same thing on this side. Hit those both with white dye and then a glowing sack. Next, we're going to come and fill in the roof. So we'll come up front on top here, and we're going to fill in a 3x4 starting from the back of the cab of coal. Then in the center of it, 2 iron trap doors, and open 2 dark oak fence gates back to back for a horn. Then we'll come behind it here. We'll put 2 more rows of coal. Then coal on each side and a smoker in the center for an exhaust, and 2 more rows of coal. Then we're going to skip down by 1 block and fill in all the rest of this 3 wide to the back of the locomotive with coal. Just like that. Come to the front of this with polished black stone slabs, and we're going to make 2 connected plus shapes for fans. Then 3 light gray concrete coming across. Then behind that, we're going to make 3 connected plus shapes, because there's more fans. Then 3 light gray concrete coming across, 1 more plus shape, and 3 light gray concrete. Then we'll come through and we're going to knock out the centers of all of these fans, and we're going to replace them with bedrock. Then on top of the bedrock in the center of each one, put an oak trapdoor for the actual fans. Now come into a loom with a light gray banner in red dye, vertical on the left, top half red, diagonal. New banner, switch to black dye, vertical on the left, vertical on the right, horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle. New banner, vertical in the middle. New banner, vertical on the left, horizontal on bottom. New banner, vertical on the left, vertical on the right, horizontal on bottom. New banner, vertical on the left, vertical on the right, diagonal. Then we're going to switch to light gray dye, and we're going to put a light gray border around all these banners. Then we'll come place them. So we're going to come up on the side, right under here, put the red R, and then spell out the word rail. Skip a space and the red R again, and start spelling out the word runner, but we don't have the last two letters yet. Then, back here, we'll start a line between these back two fans of this section, the red R, spell out rail, skip a space, the red R, start spelling out runner. Then we need to make the last two letters here, so we can clear these banners out. And make sure we have a light gray banner, light gray dye, black dye. And we'll come back into our loom. We're going to do vertical on the left, top half black, diagonal. Vertical on the left, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom, horizontal in the middle. Switch to light gray dye and put a light gray banner around these two. Then we'll come back up on the side here and finish up the word runner. Do the same thing on this side. Finish off the word runner here. Next, we'll do the interior. So come on inside here. We're going to put 3 polished andesite slabs across these doors, another row behind it, and fill in the rest of the floor of the front of this cab section with the slabs. Then we'll put 3 slabs across here, 2 glow item frames with end crystals, and a lever on the right. Turn around, put a stair on each side for seats. Back here, we're going to put a blast furnace in the middle, and a glowstone on top of it, and a door on each side. Then we'll work on the engine compartment. So come back through here, and use polished andesite stairs to make a staircase coming down on each side. Between the stairs, put 3 polished andesite blocks and bring them up to the top. Then in the middle, in front of that, we're going to do a column of anvils here. Then in front of that, we're going to do 2 polished andesite blocks and 2 brewing stands. Then on the top middle, behind that, we're going to put 3 polished andesite blocks. Starting right here, it's hard to see, but we're going to put 10 sideways anvils coming up the middle. And then above it, we're going to do 10 netherite blocks. Then we're going to crouch behind it, and we're going to put 2 sideways end rods. Then we're going to come through on the sides of all the netherite blocks, put a stone button. And same thing on this side, put a stone button on the side of all these blocks. Then we're going to put grindstones all along the top of the netherite. Behind that, 2 rows of 3 smooth stone blocks. Then above that, 2 smooth stone and a brewing stand. Then skip 2 blocks, 4 sideways anvils. Above it, 4 polish andesite, then 2 polish andesite, and 2 brewing stands above that. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Rail Runner MP32 PH3C. And make sure you save room on the track behind it, because we will be doing the cars for this train in a later video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone, have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.